If you think you need a luxury badge or a big budget to get a full-size sedan that's comfortable, reliable, and cheap to own, you're probably overpaying. Because in today's used market, there are full-size sedans that cost surprisingly little to buy, and even less to keep on the road, if you know which ones actually hold up over time. And here's the catch. Some of these cars are true long-term bargains, while others look cheap up front and slowly drain your wallet with maintenance and repairs. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 full-size sedans that are not only affordable to buy, but also make sense long-term, with the right engines, the right years, and the key things you need to check before you commit. Let's start with one of the most underrated options out there. Let's start with the Chevrolet Impala, and this is one of the easiest full-size sedans to recommend if your goal is low-cost ownership. The big reason is simple. Parts are cheap, mechanics know this car well, and overall, it's just a very straightforward platform to maintain. It's also a true full-size sedan. Plenty of space, a smooth ride, and comfortable enough for long drives without feeling like you're driving something outdated. The best versions to look for are the 2014 to 2019 models with the 3.6L V6 and a traditional automatic transmission. This engine has been used across multiple GM vehicles, and while it's not perfect, it's generally reliable if maintained properly. These cars can easily go past 200,000 miles, especially with regular oil changes and basic upkeep. Now, the watch-outs. You may run into minor electrical issues, things like sensors, infotainment glitches, or small components failing over time. Nothing catastrophic, but things that can get annoying if ignored. Also, like any bigger sedan, suspension wear is something to check on higher mileage examples. Who is this car for? This is perfect for someone who wants maximum space and comfort, but doesn't want to deal with expensive maintenance or complicated systems. It's simple, predictable, and cheap to keep running, which is exactly what most buyers in this category are looking for. Now, if you want something that feels a lot more expensive than it actually is, the next one might surprise you. Next up is the Kia K900, and this is easily one of the biggest hidden value cars in this entire segment, because what you're getting here for the price doesn't really make sense at first glance. This was Kia's flagship sedan, so we're talking about a very quiet cabin, extremely smooth ride, high-end materials, and features that you'd normally only find in much more expensive cars. The sweet spot is the 2015 to 2018 models with the 3.8 LV6 and 8-speed automatic. That's the setup you want if your goal is to keep ownership costs under control. It's a naturally aspirated engine, which already removes a lot of long-term risk compared to turbocharged options, and overall, it has proven to be fairly reliable when properly maintained. These cars are also built on a more robust platform than most people expect from Kia at the time. Now, let's talk about the reality. Maintenance isn't as cheap as something like an Impala or Camry, but it's still much more reasonable than a German luxury sedan. Parts are available, and mechanically, it's not overly complex, but you are still dealing with a flagship-level car, so things like electronics, sensors, and features can get expensive if neglected. Watch-outs? First, depreciation is massive, which is great for you as a buyer, but it also means resale won't be strong. Second, make sure everything works. Seat controls, infotainment, driver assists, because fixing those features later can add up quickly. And as always, maintenance history matters a lot here. So, who should buy the K900? This is for someone who wants that full-size, ultra-comfortable, almost luxury-level experience without paying luxury car prices or dealing with luxury-level headaches. If you find a clean one, it feels like you're getting way more car than you paid for. Now, if you want something with a completely different reputation, arguably one of the most dependable cars ever made, let's move to the next one. Now we move into the Toyota Avalon, and this is where things get very straightforward. If your goal is to buy a full-size sedan and just not worry about it for years, this is one of the best choices you can make. The Avalon is basically a stretched Camry, which means you're getting one of the most proven platforms on the road, just with more space, more comfort, and a more relaxed driving experience. The best years to look at are around 2012 to 2016, paired with the 3.5 LV6 and a 6-speed automatic. This is one of Toyota's most reliable engine and transmission combinations, known for going well past 200,000 miles with basic maintenance. It's smooth, quiet, and has more than enough power for a car of this size. What really stands out about the Avalon is how easy it is to live with. The ride is soft, the cabin is quiet, and everything just works the way it should. It's not trying to be sporty or flashy. It's built to be comfortable and dependable, and it does that extremely well. Now, watch-outs are minimal, but you still want to check a few things. Water pumps and minor oil leaks can show up with higher mileage, and, like any older car, suspension components may need attention over time. But compared to most full-size sedans, the risk here is very low. So who is this for? This is for someone who values peace of mind above everything else. If you want a car that starts every day, drives smoothly, and doesn't surprise you with expensive problems, the Avalon is about as safe as it gets. Now, if you want something that feels a bit more rugged and solid, almost like it was built for heavier use, the next one is worth a look. Next up is the Ford Taurus, and this is one of those cars that feels solid the moment you drive it. It's heavy, planted, and built in a way that gives you a sense of durability that a lot of newer sedans don't have anymore. This was a popular choice for fleets and even police use, which already tells you something about how tough these cars can be. The best versions to look for are the 2013 to 2018 models with the 3.5 LV6 and a 6-speed automatic. This is a well-known, naturally aspirated engine that's been used across multiple Ford vehicles, and overall, it has a strong reputation for reliability when properly maintained. It's not the most fuel-efficient, but it's simple and proven, which is exactly what you want in this price range. Now, in terms of ownership, the Taurus is generally affordable to maintain. Parts are widely available, and most repairs are straightforward, but there are a few things to keep an eye on. Water pumps can be a known issue on some of these engines, and because of where they're located, repairs can get expensive. You will also want to check for suspension wear and general signs of heavy use, especially if the car came from a fleet background. Inside, it's very comfortable, but a bit more dated in design compared to some competitors. That said, the ride quality is excellent, and it's a great highway cruiser. Quiet, stable, and built for long distances. So who should buy the Taurus? This is for someone who wants a big, solid sedan that feels durable and doesn't mind sacrificing a bit of fuel economy for that extra sense of toughness and stability. And now, let's finish with one that gives you a more premium feel without stepping into truly expensive territory. And finally, we have the Lincoln MKS. And this is where you get that premium feel without stepping into truly expensive ownership, if you choose the right one. The MKS shares a lot of its foundation with the Ford Taurus, but adds a more refined ride, quieter cabin, and a more upscale interior overall. The version you want is the 2013 to 2016, with the 3.7 LV6 and a 6-speed automatic. This is the safer, more reliable setup compared to the EcoBoost models, which are more powerful but also bring more complexity and higher long-term costs. The 3.7L is a naturally aspirated engine, and when maintained properly, it's known to be durable and relatively straightforward to own. What stands out here is comfort. The ride is smooth, the cabin insulation is excellent, and overall, it feels like a step above most non-luxury full-size sedans. You're getting features and refinement that would normally cost a lot more, especially when these cars depreciate into the under $10K range. Now, the watchouts. Maintenance will be slightly higher than something like an Impala or Avalon, especially when it comes to electronics and interior features. You'll want to make sure everything works: seat adjustments, infotainment, sensors, because repairs in those areas can add up. Also, like the Taurus, keep an eye on the water pump and general wear items. So who is this for? This is for someone who wants a more premium driving experience without jumping into German luxury territory. It's comfortable, quiet, and feels expensive. But if you buy smart, it doesn't have to cost you like one. And when you look at all 5 of these together, you start to see a pattern. You can get a lot more car than you think, without spending a lot more money. So here's the takeaway. You don't need to spend big money to get a full-size sedan that's comfortable, reliable, and actually affordable to own. The key is choosing the right engine, the right years, and making sure the car was properly maintained before you buy. Get that part right, and you can drive a big, comfortable sedan for years without getting hit with constant repair bills. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had to pick one, which one would you go for? Drop it in the comments, and if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.